What's up YouTube? It's going to be a quick one from me today. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I'd love if you guys could like the video, of course subscribe and comment what you think is going to happen next with Bitcoin. Is very good that Bitcoin reclaimed this low. Now we need to see it confirmed as support. So that's the first step. What I would say is you have got back above the one, basically at the moment invalidating the 1618. Remember guys, we were telling you that stuff gets invalidated, and I said that even though this is a descending triangle, it can break to the upside. Technical target for that has been met. Even though the EMAs were coming into an apex, they didn't form, or they didn't obviously continue the bearish trough with the 20 and the 55. But then my cat's gone crazy. But then yeah, we've got back above the one, basically invalidating further downside. And this is actually what I told you guys. I was telling you that Bitcoin, ever since it broke this 39k low over here, it went to the 1.272 and stopped. And then I said that this is what could happen. I've been noticing across all cryptos how they're not meeting the actual target, the 1618. They just keep going to the 1.272, getting above the 1, and then obviously invalidating that 1618. But what I also keep noticing across all the cryptos since that 39k wick where we did go to the 1.270 and reclaim the one thing we have not done yet, and looking at this chart as well, just this pattern, what it has not done yet is back tested anything as support. Yes, we've broken resistances, but no back test of support. This is what we need to see. We had some sort of flag pattern, or at least a bullish ascending channel here, but you broke out, so it should have actually continued down like a bear flag basically, but you broke back in at the moment, invalidating that continuation to the downside. Doesn't mean that it won't happen, because at the moment you've broken back into a bearish pattern. This actually tends to break out bearish, but the fact that you got back into it is bullish signs. It's trying to obviously break out bullish, but you're running into that 618 out of this low over here, so that is what's stopping us. Get above that now and confirm that as support, and I can actually give you some new technical targets to the upside. So before we got the targets to the downside, measuring from here to here, we're running into the 618 now. So if we can get above that, we should retrace to the high. But now we want to get targets. How do we know that this target is correct? Well, we know that actually now you've stopped coming down, you've started to come back up. So that's how I know this dip is potentially done. Potentially. And the reason I say potential is because actually measuring from the swing high to the swing low now, you can see that we're running into the 0618. This is the key Fibonacci level. This is like a magnet basically. We're getting pulled towards it. So actually how the fibs should work is a push exhaustion phase, which is happening now, and then continuation, losing this low. And if this is the top now, that means that this is the bottom, and then I could obviously give you some targets to the downside, and your next target would be 40k, the 1618 at 40k. Once you lost that previous low, I've just showed you this low over here at 41.5k. However, just because that's what the fibs should do, we know that's not what it has to do, because we know trading is all about validations and invalidations. At the moment, it's valid to say it's going down there because you're holding the 0618. But if we actually get above the 0618 at 44.1k and hold that as support, then you actually invalidate the loss of this low and go into 40k. Right now, you can see you reclaim this ascending support, which I told you about, which we were actually respecting as resistance, which was negative. But respecting as resistance, you couldn't put lower lows with the body candle closes, and that's what was showing some weakness in Bitcoin. So you can see here you did have the lowest body candle close, but it's above these wicks. If it closed below these wicks, then we would have got bearish continuation. Because you closed above these wicks, it will basically just consolidate and forming this double bottom. So that's formed. What we want to do now is break above 44.1k, and that would validate a technical target back to this high over here at 45k. This is going to be a very key resistance going forward. If we can break above this, then we will continue to this 1618 target at 48.74k for Bitcoin, even though we had the negative weekly candle close. At the moment, if things continue as it is, this is basically invalidating further downside. But because it's the start of the week, we need to keep aware that this could just be a wick forming, and actually we could close lower than this entry. We know that a candle tends to go the opposite direction that it actually wants to go for the first half of the candle, and then for the second half of the candle, it will go in the direction it actually wants to go. This is is what we call market manipulation. Just like we had with this week, we actually went down first and then actually flipped bullish. Just like with this week, we went up first and ended up bearish. So what is going to happen with this week? For me, it's very important, this weekly candle close. So we need to keep a close eye on it. But at the moment, you can see you basically got a retest on the 20 daily EMA. This is a very bullish pattern if it wants to play out. We've got a dying momentum to the downside because the moves are getting smaller and smaller after this shooting star, and now you're getting bullish candlesticks over here at support on the 20 EMA. It hasn't exactly tested it, but I know a lot of people would say that it has tested it. So let's see what is going to happen. If you haven't entered yet, what I do want to see is this purple box that I've been talking about, this neckline of the Head and Shoulders back tested as support. Only then I will actually enter with confidence, guys. I know that yes, a lot of people want to enter here because obviously they're thinking it's an inverse Head and Shoulders, something we've been talking about on the channel for a long while. But again, guys, if we get rejected from this 618, do expect continuation, and this could just be some A, B, C, okay? But yeah, for the moment, very bullish, and we do have targeted upside. Watch the video again if you didn't understand it, and thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
So guys, these are my crypto packages. Let's bring you over to the one-on-one mentorship, where it's £650 one-off payment. You will get video call lessons with me over a 1 month period. We will do 1 or 2 hour lessons every single day, and you don't need any prior knowledge whatsoever. You can have zero, you can already be an advanced or intermediate trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve. Everything that I'm teaching you has taken me over 3 years to gather and cost me over £10,000, whether that was good courses, bad courses, mistakes, scams, or whatever it was. It cost me over £10,000 to get all this information that I'm personally teaching you. I also had to pay for my mentor over $2,000 for a 2 hour lesson. So what you're getting for this price is absolutely phenomenal. Now, you also get the 6 hour crypto course included in this price, as well as the signals chat until the top of the bull market. Now let's move over to the signals chat. I wouldn't call it signals. This is just basically a group where I post what I'm personally doing, my thoughts on the market, if I think it's going up or down. So there's daily chart updates, but also, yeah, throughout the day, what I'm thinking, or where I'm buying, where I'm selling, where I'm looking to accumulate, or obviously get out the market. This is what's in the crypto chat, and that's £25 for your first month and £40 onwards. Then we can move over to the 6 hour crypto course. There are over 35 plus videos in this. You don't need any prior knowledge to start. You can be beginner, intermediate, or advanced level trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve, to make you into that self-sufficient trader, to make you into a trader that doesn't need outsiders' help. Not my help, not any YouTuber's help, or any crappy group chat. So if you're interested in this, you also do get a one-on-one mentorship lesson with me at the end of the course, so you can get any questions answered, so you're clear and you know exactly what to do going forward. If you're interested in any of these packages, then please go to my Twitter at Louis_crypto and literally comment down below and just say, Louis, I'm interested, and I'll personally private message you to see if you qualify for any of these packages. Thank you guys for listening, watching the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.